Here they come. They're off and pacing. Between them will be done as first away. J.C. Star on a break as they left. Away second is Ready Wit, who soon will find cover. From the outside, Dr. Squires gets away third. Along the rail 4 is Brooklyn's Chansey as they race toward the quarter. 5 dropping in, No Excuses Please. Racing 6, Papa Red. 7, J.C. Star. 8 is Shantytown Raider. 9 at the back is Maxwell T. Smart as they turn down the backside, being led by a length and a half as they race past the quarter by Dr. Squires. And off the rail, here comes Will Be Done. Right back out and driving toward the front, the new leader. Racing third is Ready Wit, who's on the move. 4, Brooklyn's Chansey. 5 is No Excuses Please. 6, Papa Red midfield. Racing 7, J.C. Star. 8, Shantytown Raider. And 9 at the back of the field, Maxwell T. Smart. Off the quarter, 31 3/5. They're racing toward the half-mile mark. And with the lead now by a length and a half, Ready Wit has made the front. On the inside, Will Be Done is second. Racing third is Dr. Squires. 4 on the move is No Excuses Please. 5, Brooklyn's Chansey is shuffled back. Racing 6, Papa Red begins to move. Off the half in 101, they're racing into the upper turn. Field being led by a length and a half by Ready Wit. On the inside, Will Be Done is still there second. Outside, racing third, No Excuses Please, as they drive toward three-quarters. Dr. Squires finds himself fourth. On the outside, racing 5, Papa Red trying to move up as Ready Wit heads them toward the top of the lane. Ready Wit on top by a length and a half as they race toward the three-quarter. On the outside, No Excuses Please is going a tough journey. Still parked second. He couldn't make the front as they turn for home off three-quarters, 131 4. And back off the rail, here comes Will Be Done to try the leader. Will Be Done to the outside. On the inside, Ready Wit. Those two battling, they move to the final 8th mile. Racing third is Papa Red. On the outside, Will Be Done is getting to the front. Ready Wit on the rail is giving way. Will Be Done. Jeff Croninger from the outside. Will Be Done gets up to win it by a length and a half. Home second in that journey was Ready Wit. Papa Red is under the wire third. 2:01 flat. Here now is the entire official order of finish from the first race. In that one, J.C.'s Star was 9, Brooklyn's Chansey 4, they're less than an eighth away. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Between them, Cheetah's Cheetah first away. On the inside, Chloe's Mo gets away second. Racing third, Mamie's Mitsia as they slip toward the lower turn. Along the rail 4 is Open Gate Dancer. 5 is Go Figure moving on the outside. Away 6, Morgana. 7 dropping in, My Aunt Irene. Racing 8, Golden Jewel. And 9, Lake Hill's Mama settles at the back as they turn down the backside, being led by Cheetah's Cheetah by 2 lengths. Racing next, Chloe's Mo. On the inside, third is Mamie's Mitsia. Pacing 4, Go Figure has dropped in. 5 off the rail. Here comes Open Gate Dancer, beginning to move past the quarter. Racing 6 is Morgana. 7 past the quarter-mile mark, My Aunt Irene. 8, Golden Jewel in 31 1. And 9, Lake Hill's Mama, content to wait at the back. And on the outside, Open Gate Dancer moving fast. And here comes Go Figure, also out and driving, ranging up now second. The new leader, Open Gate Dancer. Racing next, Go Figure. On the inside, Cheetah's Cheetah now third. Racing 4, Morgana begins to move. 5, Chloe's Mo. 6 on the outside, My Aunt Irene. 7 on the rail. As they drive past the half, shuffled back is Mamie's Mitsia. They're racing toward the upper turn. The half in 102 4/5. They're driving toward three-quarters. On the outside, Go Figure is still moving toward the front. Inside, Open Gate Dancer is still there now second. They're racing toward the three-quarter mile mark. Field of Pacers being led on the outside momentarily as they drive past that station by Go Figure. Inside, still there, but now second is Open Gate Dancer as they race toward the top, and Cheetah's Cheetah begins to move third off the rail. 4, and trying to move up is Morgana from the outside. Off three-quarters, 133 4/5. The field straightens toward the wire. They're driving toward the final 8th mile. On the inside, trying to fight back is Open Gate Dancer. Between horses, Go Figure. And now, also out and driving, Cheetah's Cheetah coming 3 deep mid-track. Here's Cheetah's Cheetah, and Morgana outside of her as they drive toward the final 16th. And now Mamie's Mitsia from way back between between fillies. Mamie's Mitzi trying, but it's going to be Open Gate Dancer hanging tough to win it for Tony Morgan. Home second was Mamie's Mitzi, a photo for show between Morgana with a late rush and Cheetah's Cheetah to... Colligan is rough gated behind the gate. Dan Knox has his hands full. Here they come. They're off and pacing far outside. Hidden Identity on fire as they left. Away next on the inside, Adams Alley. Between those two, Colligan gets away third. 4 on the rail will be Surfer. Away 5, Fitzpatrick. From the outside, racing 6 is King Robbie. 7 on the rail, Bow Nose Racing. Racing 8 on the inside, Hinkus Finale. And 9, Kid Jazz at the back as the field rolls off the lower turn. And to the outside, here comes Adams Alley. Not waiting in gear as they race past the quarter. He's the new leader. On the inside, Hidden Identity giving way. Racing third, Colligan moves up but is still parked. 4 is Surfer. 5 on the outside is King Robbie. 6, Fitzpatrick. 7, Bow Nose Racing. 8, Kid Jazz. 9, Hinkus Finale. Off the quarter in 31 seconds. The new leader on the outside will be Colligan. Inside, Adams Alley giving way. Third on the rail is Hidden Identity. On the outside, 4. Here comes King Robbie. They're at the half-mile mark. 5 on the rail is Surfer. 6 on the outside. Here comes Bow Nose Racing. He's moving with cover as they race toward the upper turn. And on the outside, King Robbie getting to the front. The half in 101 3/5. He's the new leader. On the inside, Colligan has given way as they race around the upper turn, driving toward the 3/4 mile mark. Field of Pacers being led on the outside by King Robbie, but now Colligan is fighting back on the inside as they drive toward the 3/4. Those two battling for command as they race toward the top of the lane. On the inside, Colligan is still there. They race toward the top of the stretch. Off the 3/4, they will straighten toward the wire. Field of Pacers into the final quarter mile off 3/4, 1:33 1/5. And Colligan now as they drive through the lane is fading on the rail on the far outside, ranging up from way back. Here comes Kid Jazz as the field drives toward the final 8th mile. And the new leader as they race this way, driving toward the wire, will be Bow Nose Racing. He's on top for Brian Carpenter. A distant 2 is Kid Jazz. And Bow Nose Racing, after coming 3 deep at the top of the stretch, is going to cruise to the wire and win it by 8.5 lengths. Photo for 2 between Kid Jazz from way back and King Robbie in 2:02 and 3. This leg of the BS Skipper Series, just an 1/8 away. This series named for the highly regarded Illinois sire, whose most prominent foal was arguably the great Hothead. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Between them, Reina Diablo first away. Sack Attack was off stride as the field left. From the far outside, Lunar Surprise gets away second. Away third is Annie Baker. 4 on the rail. After a break is Sack Attack. They're 3 wide behind the leader. 5 is Big Al Bow. 6 is Fox Valley Snake. Away 7, Millie's Baby. Racing 8, Always Okay. 9 is Broadway Commotion as they roll off the lower turn. Field being led by Reina Diablo. But on the outside, here comes Lunar Surprise. Still parked, but coming at the leader as they race past the quarter-mile mark, and Lunar Surprise is the new leader. The front panel in 30 and 1/5. They're racing toward the half. Reina Diablo picks up cover second. Pacing third, Annie Baker. 4 is Sack Attack. Racing 5, Big Al Bow. 6, Fox Valley Snake. 7 on the outside, Always Okay. Racing 8 on the rail is Millie's Baby. And 9, Broadway Commotion. And here comes Reina Diablo. Right back out and driving past the half-mile mark and quickly reassumes authority Authority past that station. On the inside, Lunar Surprise gives way. The half in 59 seconds, they're racing into the upper turn. Pacing third on the rail is Annie Baker. Racing for Sack Attack. 5 on the outside. Fox Valley Snake is moving up. 6 behind him and on the move from the back, but with ground to make up is always okay. 7, Big Elbow is shuffled to the back. They're approaching the top of the lane. The leader, Reina Diablo. Racing next, Lunar Surprise. Pacing third and easing off the rail. Here comes Annie Baker to try the leaders. Top of the stretch. Off 3/4, Reina Diablo was there in 1:29 1/5. He's the leader, but here comes Lunar Surprise to the outside. Along the rail, Sack Attack has pace. Here comes Sack Attack, who was off stride when the field left. He joins the leaders. He's getting to the front. Sack Attack on the inside, the new leader, as they race toward the wire. Between them, Reina Diablo. Lunar Surprise is 3 deep, but third. To the wire, it's going to be Sack Attack, who made a break when the field left. He comes back to win this leg of the BS Skipper, rough gated at the wire. Home second in that journey, unofficially, was Reina Diablo. Third was Lunar Surprise. In one. Here is the entire official order of finish from the 4th race. In that one, Sack Attack, the winner. Annie Baker, 6. Big Elbow. Here they come. They're off and pacing in a beautiful start on the inside. Diamond Hill first away second, Awesome Prince. Far outside, rushing out, there goes Tricky Rhythm. And Ron Marsh has that pacer in gear as they thunder toward the lower turn. He's 3 deep, flying past pacers. He was 5 moments ago, he's the new leader. Tricky Rhythm gets to the front. On the inside, Diamond Hill picks up cover. Racing third is Awesome Prince. 4 on the inside is Cedars Trenton. Racing 5 along the rail, Little Bravado. 6 past the quarter-mile station. On the inside is Lockerbie Squire. They were there in 30 seconds. They're racing down the backside. Pacing 7 as they straighten toward the half-mile mark and tipping off the rail. Here comes Easy Authority. 8 is Judge Goldman. And 9, Formal Wear at the back as they race toward the half-mile mark. Field being led by Tricky Rhythm by a length. Inside, racing next, Diamond Hill. Pacing third is Awesome Prince. 4, off the rail. Here comes Cedars Trenton. He's out and driving there at the half. 5, Easy Authority picks up cover behind him. 6 on the outside, beginning to move as they race past the half-mile station. Here comes Lockerbie Squire. 7 getting shuffled back on the rail past the half-mile station. As they roll toward the upper turn is Little Bravado. Off the half, 1 2/5, they're racing toward the 3/4. Field being led by just a length by Tricky Rhythm. Inside, Diamond Hill is still there second. From the outside, ranging up now third is Cedars Trenton. Pacing 4 as they drive toward 3/4, Easy Authority. And Dan Knox has no choice but to send that pacer 3 deep. Here they come, far outside. They're at the top of the stretch. Easy Authority way wide top of the lane. On the rail, with the lead as they drive this way will be Tricky Rhythm. Racing next behind him. In second, still there is Diamond Hill. Far outside third is Easy Authority. The 3/4, 1:31 and 4. They're in the final 8th mile. Tricky Rhythm, who made a bold move when they left 3 deep, is still on top for Ron Marsh. To the outside, here comes Diamond Hill to try the leader. And now Tricky Rhythm under a drive. Diamond Hill comes at him. Those two to the wire on the inside. Tricky Rhythm hangs on to win it by a neck. Diamond Hill home second in that journey in 2:01 and 1, but from the 5th race. In that one, Diamond Hill in the photo finished 2. Awesome Prince 3. Cedars Trenton 9. Now they're an 8th away. Here they come. They're off and pacing from the outside Gomer between horses Mac McDougal and now toward the inside. There goes Booger Van hustling up to lead it as they hit the lower turn. From the outside, Mac McDougal parks second. Along the rail third, sneaking up comes Uncle Bun. Away 4 is Den's Leo. 5, Gomer settles midfield. 6 on the rail as they slip around the lower turn, Marengo Lane. Racing 7, B47 and 8, Marengo Joe at the back as the field turns down the backside, racing past the quarter. Booger Van on top by a length and a half. He was at the quarter in 30 4/5. On the inside, racing second, Uncle Bun. Pacing third, Mac McDougal settles on the inside. Racing four, Den's Leo. 5 is Gomer tipping off the rail. 6 down the backside, Marengo Lane. Racing 7, B47, and 8, Marengo Joe at the back. And on the outside, Gomer begins to move from midfield. Marengo Lane picks up cover right behind him on the outside. They're being led by Booger Van. They're at the half. On the inside, still there racing second, Uncle Bun. Pacing third, Gomer. 4, Mac McDougal soon will need racing room. Off the half in 102, they're driving into the upper turn. And the leader is Booger Van by 2 lengths. On the inside, Uncle Bun is still there second. Along the rail third, Mac McDougal with no place to go. On the outside 4 is Gomer. Racing 5. Ranging up comes Marengo Lane as they race past the 3/4. Field of Pacers at that station being led by Booger Van. He's on top of the stretch. He has the field by 2 lengths. On the inside, racing next is Uncle Bun as they move past the 3/4. That station 132 4. They're in the lane. Booger Van with the lead. Uncle Bun is second, but now Booger Van opening up daylight on the field. He's on top now by 4 lengths. They're in the final 8th mile. Racing next is Uncle Bun. Mac McDougal third on the rail. They're 5 wide behind the leaders, but it's all Booger Van handily in this division of the BS Skipper Series. Booger Van cruising to the wire. He wins it in 2 minutes, 3/5. Home second in that journey was Uncle Bun, with the last quarter in that one in the slop. The entire official order of finish from the 6th race. Uncle Bun finished 2, ends the pick 3. A look at the pick 3 changes after this race is complete and official. This field is less than an eighth away. Here they come. They're off and pacing on the inside. Last Dart, first away, down along the rail. Royal Rula gets away second. Mid-track, Trufflemaker out third. Racing 4, Ms. C. Lady Bell. 5 on the rail, Olivia Billmack. Away 6 from the outside. There goes Incredible Success. Racing 7 on the inside is Sunset Andrea. And at the back, racing 8 is Sandra Lynn Direct as the field rolls past the quarter-mile mark. And from the outside, there goes Royal Rula. She's not waiting. She guns to the front as they hit the backside. Along the rail, Last Dart picks up cover second. Outside, Trufflemaker will go a tough journey. She's parked third. Along the rail 4, sneaking up comes Ms. C. Lady Bell. Off the quarter in 29.3, they're racing down the backstretch. Pacing 5, Olivia Billmack. 6, Incredible Success back to the outside. Racing 7 is Sunset Andrea. And 8 is Sandra Lynn Direct as they head toward the half-mile mark. The leader at that station will be Royal Rula, on top by a length and a half for Ron Marsh. Inside, Last Dart is still there second. Racing third is Ms. C. Lady Bell. Off the half in 58.4, a good front half. They're racing into the upper turn. On the outside 4, Trufflemaker will have to fight tiredness. Racing 5, Olivia Billmack. 6 on the rail, Incredible Success. 7, here comes Sandra Lynn Direct. She begins moving from the back of the field. They're racing toward 3/4. 8 is Sunset Andrea behind her, but the field well bunched. Everybody's got a shot. They're being led by Royal Rula by a length and a half, top of the lane. Racing with the lead as they straighten toward the wire. On the inside, racing second as they drive toward the wire is Last Dart. 3/4, 1:30, 1/5. They're approaching the final 8th mile. They're 4 across behind the leader. Royal Rula on top for Ron Marsh. Racing next is Last Dart. Trufflemaker is going a game journey and is still there third. She's been parked every step of the way. On the rail, here comes Ms. C. Lady Bell. She needs racing room. She can't find it. The leader is Royal Rula. Ms. C. Lady Bell is buried behind her. Royal Rula is going to capitalize and win it by a length and a half. Photo for 2 between a late closing Ms. C. Lady Bell and Trufflemaker in Here is the entire official order of finish from race 7. Here they come. They're off and pacing on the inside. Cy Scooter down along the rail. There goes past the chips. Those two battling for command as they race into the lower turn. And now past the chips, hustling up, leads it by a length and a half. Cy Scooter on the inside second. They're three deep behind the leaders. Between horses, there goes Must Be Vengeful. Now third. Racing four on the rail, Jimmy Dundee. Five is Woody Wright. Racing six on the inside is Sky Colors. Pacing seven as they turn down the backside, Warm Ya. Eight is Chief Gayasuda. And 9 at the back of the field is Sycamore's Carry. Off the quarter in 31 seconds, they're racing toward the half. On the outside, there goes Must Be Vengeful in gear and getting to the front. And right behind him, ranging up, comes Woody Wright. They're racing toward the half-mile mark. Must Be Vengeful, the new leader. Woody Wright moves up now second. On the rail, past the chips, shuffled back third. Racing four and moving up before the half, here comes Warm Ya. Racing five is Cy Scooter. Six, Chief Gayasuda begins to move. Seven on the inside past the half-mile station as they race toward the upper turn is Jimmy Dundee. The half a minute 1/5, they're racing toward three-quarters. Field being led on the inside by Must Be Vengeful by a neck. On the outside, racing next is Woody Wright. And pacing third is Warm Ya, who will have to come three deep as they race toward three-quarters. Along the rail, four is past the chips, locked in tight, no place to go. Five on the outside, Chief Gayasuda. Six on the rail, Cy Scooter as they race toward the top of the lane. Racing seven and coming from the outside will be Sky Colors as they drive past three-quarters. That station reached in 1:30 and 2/5. They straighten toward the wire. Must Be Vengeful on the inside with the lead. On the outside, Woody Wright going a game journey. He's still there second. They drive toward the wire. Racing third. From the far outside, Chief Gayasuda continues to move up. Warm Ya is fading fourth. The leader at the rail as they race this way, Must Be Vengeful. Far outside, Chief Gayasuda is still trying, but it's going to be Must Be Vengeful winning it by a length. Home second unofficially was Woody Wright in a game effort. Under the wire third from the far outside from the eighth race. Past the chips, finished four. Cy Scooter was five. Jimmy Dundee, seven. Must Be Vengeful, the in the middle of tonight's pick three, race 9. Here they come. They're off and pacing between them, Raging Thunder. First away on the inside, there goes Courageous Baker, who now hustles up to lead it. And now moving up to be second, John Garfield Wood. And Raging Thunder backs up to find cover third. And here comes 50 North. He's not waiting. He's in gear as they race around the lower turn. He's third moving up on the outside. A distant 5 as they race around the lower turn, driving toward the quarter-mile station, Dirk the Daring. 6 will be Mitchell's Governor. Racing 7 as they turn down the backside. Can you say when? 8 as they race that way, it ain't easy. And 9 at the back of the field, but moving from there, Fastest Log as they turn down the backside. Courageous Baker led it momentarily, but from the outside, ranging up comes 50 North. Off the quarter in 30 seconds, the new leader will be 50 North by a length. Racing next, Courageous Baker. And to the outside, here comes John Garfield Wood. He's off the rail, he's moving from 3. And John Garfield Wood now ranging up alongside the leader. He's on the outside. On the inside, 50 North is giving way. Racing third is Courageous Baker. 4 is Raging Thunder. Pacing 5, Mitchell's Governor is closing ground on the leaders as they race toward the upper turn. 6, can you say when? The half in 59 and 1, they're racing toward three-quarters. The leader as they drive that way, John Garfield Wood. On the inside, 50 North has been headed. He's second. Racing third, Courageous Baker. 4 is Raging Thunder trying to move up. 5, as they drive toward the top of the lane, can you say when? 6 on the rail, it ain't easy. 7, Fastest Log as they turn for home. Field racing past three-quarters. John Garfield Wood in command on the rail. Off the three-quarter in 1:29 4/5, they straighten toward the wire. And 50 North comes off the rail once again to try the leader. And 50 North, who was parked as they race toward the quarter, he's game as they drive toward the wire. He gets back to the front once again for Mike Arnold. On the inside, John Garfield Wood has given way. Racing third from way back, it ain't easy. Here comes It Ain't Easy, flying mid-track. But on the inside, 50 North is going to rack up his third in a row. Home on top for Mike Arnold. Under the wire, second unofficially was It Ain't Easy in 1:59. Here is the entire official order of finish. Here they come for race 10. They're off and pacing between them. Key Rama for the lead, but on the inside, hustling up, there goes Hector Highlight. He leads it as they hit the lower turn, and rushing out way wide, there goes Walt Skipper. He's in gear. He's moving 3 deep as they race toward the quarter, being led by Hector Highlight. On the outside, Key Rama moves up from 2, racing third around the lower turn as they drive toward the quarter, Walt Skipper. Along the rail 4 as they drive that way is Kawatiri, racing 5 along the rail, Party Lobel. 6 has come close, 7 Star of Anzio, racing 8 Mercedes Boy, and 9 at the back is War Leader as they turn down the backside, and once again on the outside, here comes Walt Skipper, and he has backed out, charging past pacers. Off the quarter, 29-1, he bowls his way to the front. Walt Skipper, the new leader by a length. On the inside, Key Rama is covered second. Along the rail, shuffled back third as they race past the half is Hector Highlight, racing 4 on the rail as they drive toward the upper turn, Kawatiri, pacing 5 on the inside is Party Lobel. 6 come close, racing 7 Star of Anzio as they drive toward 3/4. 8 is War Leader, 9 Mercedes Boy off the half and 59. They're into the upper turn, and the leader by a length as they drive toward the 3/4 mile station will be Walt Skipper. Walt Skipper on top for Ron Marsh by a length. On the inside, Key Rama is still there racing second, and on the outside, ranging up third, here comes Party Lobel to join the leaders. 4 has come close, will have to come 3 deep, no choice for Butch Paisley as they race toward the top of the lane. They're driving past the 3/4. That station was reached in 1:30 and 4/5, and they're being led as they straighten toward the wire by a length and a half by Walt Skipper. Key Rama on the rail a second. Party Lobel couldn't make the front, is now fading third. 4 has come close, a wall of pacers behind the leaders, and off the rail to try the leader, here comes Key Rama, full of pace as they drive to the final 16th, and David McGee and Key Rama getting to the front. It's all Key Rama, winning it by a length and a half. Home second in that journey was Walt Skipper. Come close was up to be third in 2 minutes 1/5. Now that field just an 1/8 away. Second half of the late double in behind. Here they come. They're off and pacing on the inside. Trackolator first away, far outside, rushing out fast. There goes Idle Halsey, and now down along the rail, hustling up, Blue Plate Special, and he snags the lead as they swing around the lower turn, racing toward the quarter. Blue Plate Special on top, racing next, dropping in to find cover second is Trackolator, racing third, Cross Trainer. 4 settling is Idle Halsey, racing 5 midfield as they race past the quarter will be Sunny Bill. 6 down the backside, Properly Motivated, racing 7 as they hit the backstretch, Speed and Style. Pacing 8 is Catman Can. 9 Cash Chips at the back as they're being led by Blue Plate Special. Off the quarter, 29 2/5. Blue Plate Special on top by just a length. On the inside, racing next is Trackolator. Pacing third, and right there getting a trip is Cross Trainer. 4 is Idle Halsey. 5, here comes Properly Motivated. Out and driving from midfield. 6 shuffled back on the rail is Sunny Bill. Racing 7 on the outside. Catman Can begins to move. 8 behind him is Cash Chips. 9 at the back of the field as they race toward the upper turn will be Speed and Style. Off the half-mile mark in 58 3. That quarter, 29-1. They're racing into the upper turn. Blue Plate Special with the lead on top by a length. On the inside, Trackolator is still there racing second as they drive toward the 3/4. And here comes Idle Halsey on the outside third to join the leaders as they race toward the top of the lane. Field being led by Blue Plate Special by a length and a half as they straighten toward the wire. Off 3/4 and a strong 128 4. They approach the final 8th mile. Blue Plate Special on the inside with the lead by a length and a half. Racing second, still there is Trackolator, who's been there all the way. Racing third as they drive toward the wire. From the outside, ranging up comes Properly Motivated, and 4 moving way wide in the lane under a strong drive as they come to the wire is Catman Can. But Blue Plate Special is a bull to the wire. It's all Blue Plate Special, winning it by 3 lengths. Home second in that journey was Trackolator. On the outside, Catman Can appeared to get up to be 6, Trackolator 2, Sunny Bill was 5, Properly Motivated 4, Speed and Style 7, Idle Halsey, 9. Catman Can, 3. Cash Chips was 8. 29 and 2, 58 and 3. 128 and 4, the mile 158 flat. Reading 162, 547, 938. That does complete tonight's card. Remember, inter-track wagering offered here tomorrow afternoon.